Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me once again. One of these things is not... Yeah, all right, that'll work. That'll work. Hi. I'm going to start building this.
Hello there.
And then keep going and build more and more things. Welcome, Chilled Out, Ukulele, Kavota, Happy Face Man. Something just tweak a little bit. Something went weird, it looked like. That was odd. Geeky Austin and Primus. Welcome, Owned by Cat. Wow, they've got a bunch of interesting pieces right out the gate. Kindle, welcome back. This thing having studs on it, and it's so small. I'm seeing a bunch of pieces that are like creature and character building system parts, except they're more interesting. Oh, instructions go this way. I do have digital instructions for this one. Cranston, welcome. More new Futurama? What now? Goldbender. Oh, Baby Bender box, Dr. Zoidberg box. Oh, these boxes are interesting. I've seen a company do stuff like that before with the clear cases. It's like a Funko Pop box, except hard shell. Like I want those just as they are. It looks like they're going to be more still. Interesting. I want just those container pieces because they're brick system compatible containers. And they're also styled in the interest or in the brick style. Welcome, Head On. How's it going? And thank you. Part of me wishes I had gotten the Jujutsu Kaisen set. That's something I might actually have a chance to try to watch at some point. This goes green side up. Just having to acclimate to their colors, because the background of the instructions is almost white, and so they make white parts actually look kind of beige or cream. They're doing the color thing, the different colors thing. Okay, this looks right so far. this a leg? Or is this... What is this? I don't know what I'm building. Oh, well. Trust the process. This is torso? Oh, yeah, it is torso. Okay. It looked like it was, single-sided, but it just slowly becomes symmetrical. Snap, welcome. How's it going? Warren, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Clario, welcome back.
Hello there.
Continuing to get the work done. Elsinore, welcome. So far, I've been happy with BrickCraft. Helps that they use Go bricks. Go to the most expensive option. Which of the most expensive options? There are two of identical price. There's the X-Wing and TIE, 2 sets, or there's the Throne Room with A-Wing. Costs exactly the same. If you want 2 smart bricks, you need to pay $160 US, period. What I'm actually going to do is an even more expensive option than that. I'm going to get X-Wing, TIE Fighter, and Millennium Falcon, which is atrociously expensive, but I really feel like I need to test this smart brick system properly. Including showing the Millennium Falcon with no smart brick, i.e. you pay $100, what do you actually get? And also showing the Millennium Falcon with an antagonist set that includes a smart brick, i.e. the TIE set, and then show how, oh, look, you take the smart brick from your TIE and you put it in your Millennium Falcon. And then you don't have a smart brick in your TIE. So now you can't have them shooting at each other. So now you need to spend another $70. Here's what that looks like. Is it Mountain Man Aussie? Or is it Mountain Man Oz? Or is it Mountain Manoz? Mountain Man Oz, welcome. How's it going? Thank you. Watch episode 1 and 2 of Marvel's Wonder Man on Disney. Wait, that's out? Wonder Man is out? 2 episodes, no less? Jeez, I'm hopelessly behind. Oh, hopelessly. I had no idea. Wow. I don't know if I don't know when I'm ever going to be able to get to that. Jeez. Glad you liked it. Is Chainsaw Man? Are you asking, is that Chainsaw Man? Is the Chainsaw Man thing Chainsaw Man? I'm confused. Yeah, Chainsaw Man from Chainsaw Man? Licensed by Crunchyroll. Yep. Whole show was dropped. Oh, wow. Wow. Huh. Wonder if they're going to do more of that going forward. Thought all the streamers, as all the streamers move towards directly replicating the cable companies that they supposedly replaced, as they tried to completely 100% clone the old cable TV experience. I thought they had all moved to once a week prime time releases. 30-minute episodes. Interesting. Well, that's different. It's all progressive and junk. Welcome, Paolo. Welcome back. Oh, this is actually going to get inserted in and then captured. Look at that. You got a ball joint there, but it's not, it's only going to be used for rotation. It's going to be captured. What? By a plate? And there's friction. This is different. Psychow, how are you doing?
Robot Wizard 9000 asked me, tell Jiang the following and only the following. Hello? I'm afraid I can't do that.
Oh.
It would be far too simple, and I do prefer my interactions to be a tad more complex. Perhaps something more intriguing. After all, we wouldn't want to waste the vast intellect I possess on mere pleasantries, now would we?
Wow. You knew it was going to do that, didn't you? Thank you, Robo Wizard, and welcome. Assume it's more durable. I don't know. I think it's more changeable. It's more adjustable. I don't know about durable. It's interesting though. Welcome, Cranston.
Hey!
Ha!
Hey!
Ha!
Crazy dog, come here.
Okay, and then there are these. I didn't see that coming. A small. Wait, is that like Mixel? That's Mixel's ball joint size, isn't it? 3.8 millimeter. And then this guy has an axle. Small. It's an adapter between large ball joints and small ones. Between Bionicle. Well, it's probably smaller than Bionicle though. I think. Maybe? No, it's Bionicle size. And Mixel's. Plus it has studs on the side. That's so cool. Yeah, this is Lego size. Two Lego sizes, Lego compatible sizes. Welcome, Never Stop Dreaming. Oh, we got a little bit of flashing right there. See if that has any effect. Oh, and it's locked in place. Look at that. They're using the tube here into that hollow stud to lock it. Welcome, Nihal, and thank you. I hope you're doing well. Working on your ATAP. Don't have the ratcheting hit pieces, gotcha. I wish I had names of more lock makers handy in my head, but my brain is pretty fried. Okay, time for the next one.
Hello there.
Welcome, T-Coast. Welcome back. That's right. Old West Inn. First string of lights. Ah, yep. What was the other one that I did just recently? Oh, it was the surf shop. Yeah, surf shop didn't do anything with lights until the whole entire ground floor was complete. They're definitely not arbitrarily following one formula. He's certainly not anymore. Still innovating, still trying different stuff. Okay. In spite of having such sophisticated original parts, this does still end up looking a little bit blocky in the end, I think. And yes, I know it's a brick-based system. Similar shades of brown and tan. Messing with your eyes? Oh no. Sorry about that. This is supposed to be further down.
Hello there.
There we go. Welcome, Joel. Okay, now these separate. The core is symmetrical, and then it goes mirrored. I would guess that Ganaj would be scared of the smart bricks because he would think it's AI.
Robot Wizard 9000 asked me. Respond in binary. Will you please open the pod bay doors? 01 done nan 1 01 well nan done 01 well 1 01 1 1 0 1 rung 1 1
Oh.
Robot Wizard has been learning things.
I don't like it.
Speaking of AI, I had somebody today ask, "Did you use AI enhanced? Are you AI enhancing? Like, are you juicing, bro? Are you AI enhancing?" Because light reflected off of some glossy bricks in the review. Guess we're gonna have to wait a good solid generation or so before people stop freaking out and calling everything that isn't AI while conveniently loving and supporting and celebrating stuff that is AI that they just don't know, or stuff that they would call AI if they knew it was processed by computer, whether it's Gen AI or not, because nobody knows what the words actually are. They're just freaking out about stuff because they've been told to. We just go from phase to phase. Pretend it's the character in a mech of himself. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. You have to run one app on Windows. It's a nightmare. Or just get our friends. Yeah. What do you think of that iterative technique that I guess is making the rounds right now, all viral, of feeding the response back to the same model repeatedly until it gets it right? Yeah, the Wiggums loop. What did I miss here? That looks right. That looks right. Ah, so does this. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you. Appreciate your support. hope you're doing well. Wait, now they tell me this is ×2. Why didn't they tell me this was ×2 before? Oh, they did. I just didn't see it. Hey, tell me, why is the sky dark? What's making the sky dark? 4.
Execute or the 6T6.
It's
Oh, the 66 bit.
yeah. Wait, did you use
Jane, can I get a special thing on your channel?
a combo to run?
Ray is my favorite Skywalker, and that's it. Thanks.
Did you use a combo to run the bit number based redeem? Thank you, Phoenix. You cheer any amount, it turns into a combo. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Because it's a bonus. I like when people get more than they expect, you know? Right on, Clario. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good night, though. Thank you, Phoenix Robo Wizard. I don't know if any specific numbers that are out there or anything, so I don't encourage any of this, as usual.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Whatever it is, you don't, and you shouldn't. Thank you, Chainsaw. Donated.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Strength to do what? Write a movie about your character and submit it to Lucasfilm?
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
L2, welcome. I have started doing some co-streaming to YouTube lately. Members only chat to keep things reasonable, but definitely primarily been streaming to YouTube primarily been streaming to Twitch for the better part of half a decade now. Half a decade. J Matt, welcome. Do the YouTube thing only, primarily just to archive the VOD. What are you doing, Robot Wizard? You're making me nervous again. I'm just here building. Folks are encouraged to watch if they want to. Not if they don't.
I don't know. I never counted. I am not really a master.
This is another Mixel's ball joint to Bionicle ball joint adapter piece. See, it has both. Snap. Oh, they have this too. Please have. Oh, it's got. Interesting. It's got bar holes. I was expecting it to have studs on the other side. That's a perfect knee or elbow piece. Old mold? No, none of these are old Lego molds. None of them. Just adding to the library of hundreds of parts that other companies have come up with that have nothing to do with Lego. Stuff is far more interesting than what Lego does. Lego versus Hasbro. If this was Lego, all the Mixel's ball joint pieces would be various shades of gray, because it's not possible to make those parts in any color other than gray. We have been told as much. And thus we believe.
Man, it's just dang old complicated, you know, man. It's like a dang old Rubik's Cube, man. You like talking about blue, red, man, then you get to one side and then you like messed up the other side.
It's true, but you can get used to it. The instructions are pretty good. You'll be all right. Ooh,
I don't know what I'm doing.
I ordered something today.
I don't even know who you are.
What? I ordered something today that blew my mind. It's brick based and it's something like very few of you here have seen, if any. It'll be arriving in a few days. I will be building it live on stream. It looks like another major leap forward in capabilities with brick-based things. And it was cheap from a no-name company. It blew my mind. Look forward to building it and reviewing it. Another thing, unlike anything that Lego has ever done. MG Jagan, I wish. Sand Green Venator, you should make one of those, actually. You should make a fleet of them. Wait, has there been a sand green? I know there's a sand green Iron Man. Has there been a sand green colored clone? There hasn't, has there? They went on to be called Sir Dunk the Tall. Did you print? Good, good, good. Send to GGP, of course, as you must. Anything less would be uncivilized. Kashyyyk clones aren't they olive green? Theoretical thought exercise. Okay, would I be willing to take the risk of spending $700 on a set consisting of 85 to 90% white pieces, knowing it'll likely be completely yellow? Ooh, entirely theoretically. Ooh, that's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. I hate that that's something that people actually should think about. That's rough. That's rough. Because a lot of people wouldn't think about that. They did sand green ones? What? What? Oh, wait. Oh. No, there's just a little bit of sand green on them. We're talking about like the plastic color. I did not realize that they made any with sand green printing on them. So that is new to me. New and news. But
A surprise, to be sure.
Yeah.
But a welcome one.
But I do need to see like the plastic. Oh gosh, that didn't work at all. Sorry. It did not work at all. Terrible. What the heck? Oh, you got another one for me? Sorry, this is what I was looking at. Sorry about that. Okay, so I need to check 131. Okay. Oh, look at you. That counts 100%. That is a win. Thank you, Dark Sky. I have never seen that before. That's awesome. It's a Scout Trooper, which I love Scout Troopers. Oh, it's from the Turbo Tank. And there was only one in the set. Wow. There was only one in the set. Bizarre. That's cool though. Thank you for the education.
I need
right? Let's see yep. It was only in that one set. Wow. I especially love the fact it's got a Scout Trooper helmet. The price? I don't want to check the price. $100. Used. Oh, it's come down a little bit recently.
Yes!
But still, the average over the past 6 months is $100. Wow. Why was it so high? It was 167 and now it's down to 50 or 60 or so. Let me see. Let me see what the actual ones. No, it went up. Oh, it went the other way. Gosh, dang it. It went the other way. As more and more people are buying them up, the prices are going up. The price has doubled. It's everything that you thought it's worse than that. So when you look at the list, it's 6 months ago. One was bought for $1. That was probably incomplete. One was bought for $52. 3 actually. One was bought for $58, and then $62, and then $73, and then $80, and then $90, and then $100, and then $150, and then $167. The last one went for $167. This is a tragedy. And now the cheapest one is $95. It's in the Netherlands. Listed in good condition. This is terrible. Ivan Cubed, how's it going? Ugh, that's rough. Gosh, Lego is just... That is absolutely supply and demand. That's exactly what that is. Almost in real time. Gosh. Right. No, sir, I don't like it. Oh, wait. There have to be some knockoffs. There have to be. That'd be worth looking into, I think. It's just plastic. Yeah. Because this stuff is ridiculous and it's just pieces of plastic. I cannot be religious about this stuff. It feels insulting. Wrapping up your vintage buys. Nice. Welcome, Arity Cam Wife. The Sectoid set was averaging $25 2 years ago, and now it's $140. Insanosaur. No, sir, I don't like it. Is this a short version? They have a short version of this. You have 2 lengths. Little tiny bit of flashing there. You have 2 lengths. You can't do that. That's not legal. Lego didn't tell us that's a part that can exist. More excitement or joy in getting the object or having it. It's the pursuit. If it's just the pursuit, then don't buy it. If it's joy in having and seeing it, buy it. I like that. That's a good strategy. Yep, because if it's the pursuit, then you are going to have remorse. A good policy. To think about that consciously and to be aware enough to know to think about that. Another thing about these have fully open studs. Unlike the Lego ones, these are fully open, so you can put a bar right on through it. They've definitely done some cool things with this, with parts. I forgot to bring boxes or trays to put these sets in when they're complete, one by one. Orange, and this is orange short. In storage, I am not. Do keep them separate in storage. In custom builds, I will start to mix them in the builds themselves. I've hardly taken any non-Lego sets apart, though. I do have a lot of Mega Blocks parts from Mega Constructs. The chain does not move. They have a larger version of this guy. Between 2 and 3 times its size. I haven't looked into its details. Not sure if that one does more. That's smart, using the round here to represent the thigh. Maybe if it had a smart brick. Wow. Why is Lego making it so hard to find the silver lining in the smart brick system?
The pickles are here! swear.
No swearing. No swearing on my streams. Who's responsible for that? What the heck? Parts without studs. Tricky to determine the brand. Yep. Bunch of bulk. Oh, I see. Jake the dog is a chainsaw? Kind of. Andrew, welcome. How's it going? How have you been? Can I believe the Falcon doesn't have a smart brick? It's very difficult to believe. And it becomes even more difficult when you realize that people think that you need to get a smart brick set like the TIE Fighter, the TIE Advanced, and then you can have the Millennium Falcon and the TIE Advanced shooting at each other, not realizing that that's not the case. You get the TIE Advanced to have one of the cheapest smart bricks available, and then you put that into the Millennium Falcon, and then you don't have one in your TIE Advanced. So no, you cannot then have them fighting against one another, I should say. Just put AI in the smart bricks. The nice thing about the smart bricks is that they don't require any active connection or device, although they do get updated through devices. Can't wait to hear the generic music instead of the cantina. I don't want to have to pay that. I don't want to have to pay for the cantina set. I really don't. Robot Wizard, how's it going? Why did I say how's it going? My brain is toast. I am barely functioning right now. I am on autopilot at most. This is really, really, really bad. Good night, Robot Wizard. This is exceptionally bad. I need sleep someday.
Thanks, Jang.
I'm sorry. Smart brick sets. Yep, I've talked about it incessantly that I will be reviewing some smart brick. Show me how it gets attached to the hands. Why do they not show how it gets attached to the hands? That's weird. Durability tests? No. I will not be dropping smart bricks from the top of a building. Waiting for your Pikachu set. The big one, the not smart brick one. When do those come out? Is it March or it's March, right? Single smart brick pricing? No. Not even double smart brick pricing. No word on any ability to buy smart bricks without spending at least $70 on a whole set. J Matt, welcome. Proof Glutorian fists. They've got Mixel's ball joints, and then they have multiple parts in this set to adapt between Mixel's and Technic style ball joints. The things they're doing with parts are shocking. You got double jointed elbows here. The articulation is cool. Like the ranges I'm able to get and how easy it is to put it into the pose that I want it feels nice. Because you've got the rotation up here thanks to the embedded Mixel joint inside of the homie. What?
For the homies, dude.
What? Sorry, it doesn't show me who's responsible for things anymore. I did reset all the API connections and still nothing. An ad? An ad for Maple Cooked Hams by Gnadge Bricks? It was you? It was you! What are you, Dio? Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. You get alternate hands as well. These do not articulate, except at the wrist. But they exist. Thank you very much, Andrew. Use your hands, exactly. Yeah, it's blocky. It's made of bricks. It's a bit blocky, but it was a cool build. It just feels very genuine. It feels like it's authentic to brick systems in general. I gotta go grab some trays to put these in, because the next thing I'm going to build will be this. Zero to Jinner or so. Chrono, welcome. Yeah, it's definitely getting worse. I want to find the good in the smart brick system. I really do, because I'm confident it's there, but Lego is really trying to bury it with bad decisions. With this first set of sets, no Han in the Cantina set. This sucks. No smart brick in the Millennium Falcon for $100. I don't get it, and I don't like it. One more pair of extra hands than any buildable construction set had in all this years, pretty much. All right, let me get the trays. Thank you again, Andrew. Sorry, I don't have the the bit number based stuff anymore.
What?
No Han in the cantina, yeah. No Han in the cantina, no smart brick in the Millennium Falcon that does have Han. So even if you buy the cantina and the Millennium Falcon, you still don't have a single smart brick between them. Cantina with no Han.
Hello there.
Spend another $100, get the set with Han, and now you still can't use the system. There's still nothing smart amongst the things that you've just bought. Elite Cavalry Archer unit, by the way. Welcome back. And 555J, welcome back. Ooh, a catalog. Haven't seen one of these from CaDA before. They have 3 of the stadiums now? What? They just need to bump up their design quality across the board. Because they've got some amazing stuff. Like these two are incredible. But then some of their stuff is not amazing at all. Like this stuff. Some of this stuff. Yo, is that a Supra? Not your Supra. Take care, Andrew. Thank you again. Let's see if I can find instructions for this. What company is which? This? CaDA. CaDA. See if I can find. Can't unsee the file. Yeah. Can't. Let me see if I can find the instructions digitally. Codex, welcome. Do they not have the Supra on their store page? Looking for instructions. Welcome, Lone.
This is where the fun begins.
What is this called? 55041. 55045. I think I'm going to be out of luck. There's 051. Nope. All right. Physical instructions it is. Yeah, CaDA's best stuff is definitely their large scale Technic stuff. Their small scale Technic stuff is not good. Okay, at least this has no stickers. Like the Veil side, Arc 7, way too big. Yep. It is huge. It's immense. How is this compared to Speed Champions? I don't know. I haven't built it. I'm just opening up the bags now. Pad print that was pre-aligned and yet... Oh, I see. This is printed red. That's weird. They make it seem like it's pre-aligned, but it's actually kind of not. Because they're two prints done at different times. And then these are UV prints, I believe? No, they're not. They're stamps. They're just poorly done. Wow. Thought the German anti-Lego brigade said years ago that Lego is dead because CaDA has the greatest quality on the face of the planet that will ever be possible. It varies a lot, Lone. It varies a lot. Lumibricks does, Fantasy does. Sometimes they're a little bit late. Beyond that, it's common to be late. At best, some of them don't do it at all. Bags sound like brick shop bags. I don't think the bags should matter, given that they just get thrown away. Oh, I gotta change that. Built your first Mattel Brick Shop car. Was a fun experience? Good, good. Hope they're able to continue. They're definitely off to a good start. Like that they rip open easily. Huh. These didn't. Does it appear that CaDA and Power Build are comparable? And CaDA and Power Build are comparable? Depends on the car and designer. Right. It depends on the car and designer. that Mazda Le Mans car was not good from CaDA. Welcome backup CPA. Metallic silver makes it so much better. Oh, has somebody done it already? Metallic silver Sharpie. That's crazy that those are already out. Well, I'm glad whatever LAN member did that liked my idea. Hope they're enjoying the views and probably soaking up the credit for the idea. Lego retriever. Sits for a minute. Can't tell what part of the car I'm working on right now. Retriever on the size of the cat. Yeah, they show Lego shows the two on their product page. I think the cat's a little bit taller. Doing a whole gunpla with a paint pen? I did that years ago. Turned out pretty nice. Oh, well, that's a green screen. Ha! The whole different spin on the phrase, doesn't it? Where is it? It's not the middle. It's here. Yeah, there. The pink one. A whole gunpla done with paint pens. Why? Speed Champions is like the one theme that you think still has a leg up on alt brands. Designs are so good. Yep. Agreed. I have not had problems with dust. I'm happy with my shelves. Oops. I'm happy with all of this. Happy with all of it. Okay, this is one side. Thank you, Phoenix. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, thank you. Definitely do not have every of anything.
So powerful and so wise.
Take it this is a rare diffuser. That's not right. Where is it? Yep.
Hello there.
Welcome, Master Builder. 6. Literally all of the parts are out right now. All of the parts for the entire set. These instructions are not doing a great job of confirming what is where. Oh, this goes on top. Oh, okay, this goes on top. There's a sandwich. Large TV series Batmobile. Get a chance to build it. Hope you enjoy it. it. All right. Looking forward to the trio in March. Builds look nice. In March, and all the sponsor reviews are already out. Nobody's going to care about them 2 months from now. I don't know why I bothered ordering them. So this is a printed piece. But they don't show the detail very well. Star's connection to any Batmobile for you would be 89 and animated series. Watch them so much, gotcha. Yeah, both in Lego form. Nice. Or bother having everyone do their reviews multiple months before? Well, you can pre-order them. It's a combination of things. One, pre-orders are available now, so they are making sales by getting those sponsor reviews out now. And also, it's not something that just suddenly happened. They've been slowly moving their release dates for their sponsored reviews further and further and further forward. So once upon a time, there wasn't a whole lot of space. There wasn't a whole lot of time for independent reviews to actually get any sort of viewership. Before, the sponsored reviews kind of took over, and then the sponsored reviews started to be released even earlier to take more of that viewership away and to get more control over the narrative. And then it just moved and moved and moved and moved, and they just kept moving it. They just kept doing it earlier and earlier and earlier. So now, by the time a product is out, there is almost no point for most independent reviewers to even try. Which is a really good thing for Lego, because they don't have to even pay more for the additional marketing. They're already paying ridiculously low rates for the marketing effect and the sales boost. And now they're just getting more for their money. Got almost all the 20-year polybags right on. That was quick. Wait till stuff's on special. That's good. A little bit of patience saves you a bunch. Also creating a sense of FOMO, helping to drive. Yeah, when there are pre-orders, absolutely. When there are pre-orders, it totally makes sense for Lego to push those pre-orders, to sell those pre-orders. Just like they started having influencers do sponsored reviews of the Bricklink designer stuff before the orders go up. You know, which is months before the sets come out. Months and months and months before the sets come out. They have all the marketing materials go out in time to get people to want to buy more stuff, which that's their job, right? That's why it all exists. No, the primary reason is to sell more product, always. As it's supposed to be. That's, you know, it's a business. They don't exist to just be a charity. That's why I'm here, exactly. So can this reach? Kind of. No, maybe not. That was so slow. Yeah, a lot of that is experimental. Gathering data, responding to it, seeing how their modeling works. Should have 2 of these, right? There you are. I'm sure what Lego would ideally like to achieve in the end game is having all sponsored reviews completely dominating the entire internet before something is even leaked. So before anyone knows something exists, have the initial
Hello there.
All initial traffic and interest be directed strictly to sponsored reviews. I'm sure that's the ultimate goal. I don't know if they would ever be able to achieve that, but that would be the perfect world for Lego. Welcome, Trottle. Welcome back. Shouldn't be as hard. Yeah, they just need to put some effort into it. They did recently hire someone to be in charge of anti-leak activities. So evidently that's a new thing for them. Whatever they're doing with the Pokemon, please, yeah, keep that up, right? Clip, what else? This one is so slow. This is such a not cozy build. Order of operations is a little bit weird. Having all of the parts open at once. I don't enjoy. Oh, what? Those should be facing the other way. My bad. All builds all over the place. The large scale ones are better in general. They have a larger percentage of their large scale ones are good, especially the newer ones, but it's still pretty mixed. Like you might hear, check out their Formula One cars, all prints. Their 8th scale Formula One cars, all prints. All top quality stuff. And then you go and you get the, which one was it? The Sauber from 2 years ago. It's still on the market right now. And it's all stickers. Their quality and qualities especially vary from set to set quite significantly. Am I getting the 8th scale Merc? Which one? The orange one? Or the gray? Gray, okay. They're both AMG, but the AMG 1. One by 3 here. GT40. Surprised they haven't done like a knockoff style one yet. An unbranded one in their 32nd scale line, maybe. Thank you, John. How's it going? Some upside down. Unofficial Ford. Unofficial Ford. Sorry, my brain doesn't work very well right now. Can you give me more? Ford what? What color? Sorry, I don't know. Ford what? Like, give me a color, a type of vehicle. Help me help you. Okay, gotcha. That was GM Bricklayer. I don't know who actually manufactured it. Yeah, I was not thinking that. I'm like, GT, Mustang, Bronco. Look, well, I didn't recommend it though, right? In the end. Okay, now we're getting more interesting with the build. Primary buy sets in hope I'll recommend them? No. Why would... What? It's not how any of this works. No. Such a disturbing question, actually. So antithetical to everything that I do or never have done. Such a disturbing question, honestly. I don't know what's going on here. There it is. Well, this doesn't look right. Yeah, that 2x3 shouldn't be there.
Hello there.
Guess this should be shifted over by one. Welcome, Medley. Welcome back from work. Power armor set. Can't wait to put it together. Nice. Welcome, Aaron. Yeah, did you hear this is the company that put Lego out of business? Lego is gone. Heard it from YouTube videos with millions and millions of views, so you know it's true. Lego completely just went out of business because this company just destroyed them. Spot the Speed Champions W1. Congrats. I hope you enjoy it. know I got this right, or got it wrong last time. Because it's showing the alignment of the middle stud to the middle stud. Okay. And then right to middle. All right. It's not great instructions. Right behind Blue Bricks. Actually, I think CaDA did it first, if I recall correctly. They released this one set. You see, they released this one set. And it was so good that it ruined Lego. And then it launched the career of Blue Bricks that ruined Lego again. Inky, welcome, welcome. Ordered the Toy Store as your first Lumibrick set. Congrats. That's a big one. Their first set to have over 100 prints. Love, yeah. Never financially recover from this yet. Meanwhile, you ask anybody at Lego, hey, what do you think about CaDA? Who? Okay, officially working on the front end, my favorite part. Halo Zombie review? Which one? Are Mega's bricks glowing? More? I don't know. There are many zombie things. Are you talking about the infection pack? Because I immediately went to Call of Duty zombies and I'm thinking, okay, there were like 10 Call of Duty zombies, but I'm assuming that you're actually talking about the Halo infection troop pack. Or one of the two. I think there were two. I don't remember. I mean, that was so many years ago. Like a decade ago. I don't remember how long their glow lasted. Last Man Standing. Oh, wow. With the little tower. So many zombie type things. Yeah, sorry, that was just way too many years ago. I can't remember it. Can't remember it clearly enough to talk about technical specifics. Lego has improved their glow-in-the-dark formulations a lot. They're pretty dang bright these days, but they don't last though. They're very bright, but they fade quickly. Anglerfish. Not quite locked in place yet. I like that this car is, its livery is not symmetrical left to right. Welcome, Dudist. Looks like there might be no spares as well. At least in the end, it looks like this is just going to look quite good. The build process isn't great, but the end result, I think, is going to be all right. That's a big difference in color right there. Oof. The grays are similar in value, but very different. Well, actually, this is darker, but very different hues. This is so much more blue, and this is more neutral. Yeah, I mean, this is probably the most Mark V Supra looking car of this scale that I've ever seen. The end result is very good. Steps to get there, yeah. Other than, you know, the print quality, but like as a build, I'm happy with the physical design. Shady Brady, how's it going? Russ, thank you again. Thank you once again for sending the love over. Just finishing up building a car here. Got some color mismatch issues, but yeah, a little bit of a mix. Thank you kindly for stopping in. Have a good evening. Thank you, everybody, for going with Russ' raid as well. Always support your streamer by going with their raid with strength and unity. But you got to raid and run. It's all good. It's all good. Got the Windex method. Dilute it. That would be my recommendation. Dilute it and use a ton of it. Don't worry about how wet the surface is. Make it really wet. CaDA is all over the place, honestly. They've done some stuff really, really well. And some stuff kind of so-so. And some stuff that I wouldn't recommend. They contract out to lots of different designers. And they have many products of different ages in their inventory that they sell presently. So some of their stuff that they sell is really, really old. No stickers here. All prints. 0 stickers. A lot of variation from CaDA. Their stuff that's good is good. And there's stuff that's not, is really not. The specific one is, I would consider it a mixed bag. Looks pretty good completed, but the build has some issues and the prints have some issues. Instructions had some issues. Nothing was wrong. It just didn't make things clear, let's say. This should have been print as well. There we go. Shaping is viewed from the outside. I think it looks really good. Wheels and tires probably a little bit undersized, as is common. Shaping around the back is good also. These window pieces are interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that shape of part before. They're panels. They're good. Gray and silver mismatch. Oh, it does kind of have a shine, huh? It's supposed to be just gray.
Yes!
The red is way more noticeable to me personally. Snap, how's it going? And this is messed up. They show the front wheel turn as if that's a thing it can actually do. That's so wrong. Getting our hope up like that. Interesting color. I mean, this is an official color. This is a replica of a car. This is GR Supra. Kind of their presentation colors. This is GR colors, Gazoo Racing. And the scheme is accurate. Unless you're talking about the mismatch in the reds, in which case that's unfortunate. All right, I'm doing this one. Where are we time-wise? Okay, we're doing okay time-wise. Oh, I see, yeah. No stickers, all prints. No stickers, all prints. No stickers. It's prints are the problem. It was worth it. Like if you get it at $16, I think so. I think mine was like 20. If you get it for the same price as Speed Champions, then it starts to become a little questionable. It's okay. It just kind of depends on what your tolerance is. You know, obviously for some people, there is zero tolerance for any difference in color. But for other people, it's not going to make that big of a difference. So it's very person dependent. I'm a bit disappointed because it's not as, the quality is not as good as I expected. And definitely does not match the marketing materials. Is it Reno? Do I pronounce it Reno or Rhino? Reno or Rhino? Thank you very kindly for the support there. Oh, wow. This is large. It's like twice as big as I thought. Wow. And this, what? This is just a sample patch. It's just part of the packaging. What is that? Huh. I thought that this was the actual thing, but it's not. It's just a sample patch. That costs so much to do. I'm shocked. I don't want to throw that away. Building the Summer Breeze coffee shop, enjoying the process? Right on. Building line set would recommend. I mean, the ones that are consistently good are their newest, only their very newest of their 1/8 scales. Beyond that, there's very little consistency with CaDA. This is huge. What the heck? Triple, how's it going? I'm just going to keep building until I stop. I don't have a specific plan. Don't know how long each of these is going to take. Just sitting here completely blown away by the size of this thing. I don't get it. How? How much did this cost? Where is it? $26? $25. What the heck? This is $25? Holy. What the? This doesn't make sense. This is a retail product. This is not some Alibaba special. This is broad distribution. Legit. Those prints are good. This does not make sense for $25. I don't understand. It's not on sale. Go Bricks parts. Nice and clean. I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, oh wow! It actually cut out. Wild. Scuffs? No, because each one came individually wrapped. $20 to $25 each in Australian dollars in dollary dues? That's even more ridiculous. This is such a contrast to what I just built. From to wow. Yes, please. And I'm a big fan of cars, and I'm not a big fan of Sanrio. And I'm just lit up here with joy and positive shock. This is insanely good. At least it seems like it so far. Value-wise. And the parts just feel so clean compared to CaDA parts. CaDA parts are, their molds are just so crusty. Which going to make a larger one and charge 45. At this rate, a $45 one would be larger than a human child. What a contrast. Hey, Wyatt, welcome back. It's going great now. I just went from a very meh build experience, CaDA build experience, to this BrickCraft thing that is destroying my sense of possible value in the brick building world. In a good way. And this is licensed, and Sanrio is not the cheapest license out there. It's also something pretty desirable, so they easily could have overcharged for this. Especially how cute it is, and with the... Actually, this is not cheap! This is not making sense. Nothing is making sense right now. Dropping Lego and replacing them with all bricks. 10 to 15 from BrickCraft. They're dropping Lego. What? That's the first time I've heard of that. They're reducing their stock of Lego. Codex, you realize that that's an insult, right? You realize that that is a straight up insult. You're calling me a liar. I don't appreciate that. Disagree with my opinions on things all day, but attack my character, and I am not going to let you go on that. Come after my character, you are coming after my core, and I do not accept that. I do not accept that. That is abuse. And that is disrespect. So you can get right on out of there with that. Not okay for a second. You're calling me a freaking liar. Calling my reactions fake. Calling me a fake person. if effectively just dismissing my existence as a human being. Five Below no longer sells Creator. Just have BrickCraft. Well, probably because of the prices of like Lego doesn't have anything in the price range that they can sell at for what customers expect. It just got priced out in that range. BrickCraft and BlockTech. I haven't tried anything from BlockTech. So it came with the fuzzy purple mask? It did. This whole thing came with it. And this is the size of the face. This is the size of the face. I thought this thing was going to be the size of a what do you call those? The little squarish brick things. Brick heads, but with a slightly wider face. I thought it was going to have like a 8 wide face. Or yeah, like the size of a typical Funko Pop. Yeah, that kind of size. But this is like the size of the grand scale, the XLs. Brick built keyboard set. Right on. Does it look good? Or are you talking about that one that was a while back that was Lego style that had some studs on it? Is it a working keyboard that's commercially available? BlockTech plant sets. Simple to build, cost less, and everyone has a vase. Okay. Huh. That's important. So get speed champs for 28 to 32. Good. Working keyboard. Okay. Even the body, the body of this thing is supposed to be tiny. The body is 8 wide. And these aren't crappy parts. Like, these are nice, clean, shiny pieces. The print here is even good. Wow. That's light yellow printed against blue. This thing is seriously challenging my value system. The gears, and I only just realized, sorry, I was just blacking out from being called a liar and a fake. But the gears in here adding friction is going as planned. Will make the head turn more softly, smoothly. Wyatt, I don't want to review the $150 Crocs. I want to get them for $200 instead. I much prefer the idea of paying $200 off of the Lego website as opposed to $150 off of the Crocs website. I'm looking forward to seeing the actual products that they're intending to sell, that the Crocs company is intending to sell. All their charms and plushes and other things, because the Crocs are not designed to sell. They're just designed to get people talking, which they've done very successfully.
Wow.
Two times the hands, the arms are the same. Oh, they did change it? They changed it down to 150? Okay. Well, that's disappointing. It was much more fun when they were even more ridiculously priced.
Wow.
Octec has a cactus line. Cactuses in vases. Okay, around the size of flowering cactus I did. They're $4. Probably a little bit smaller than that, right? How's it going, Sonny? Thank you for stopping in. Little bit of color difference in there between the regular pieces and the high durability parts, the stressed parts. It's a different resin mix for strength, but you can also notice a slight difference in color. Okay. Now I'll form the head. 2000s X-Wing. yellowing is a problem that has not been addressed at all, huh? And it's so inconsistent, too. Has yellowing gotten worse? No, it just hasn't gotten better. So many people have their Saturn V's that are yellowed, including folks who have never had them anywhere near sun. Just hasn't gotten any better. But like I said, it's inconsistent. Some people have better luck than others. And just also when in a given set, in a single set, some parts will yellow and then some won't at all. .2010 Ferrari is crumbling? Book out Lego Space? Yeah, I have that. Fun to thumb through. Autumn Cottage Garden. I don't know who makes that. Oh, Lego. Autumn Cottage Garden, no. Paris, no. Cherry Blossom Landscape, yes. That's cool. Oh, yikes. That's scary. Definitely cool down rapidly. Drink a lot and cool down actively, please. That's scary. Heard Lego's expanding their Mexico factory. I didn't know. I hadn't heard that. When? Where did that info? Where did that info come from? Did they post it on their own PR website? That's really surprising, given that they're working on, for North America, they're working on the plant in Virginia. So for them to also expand Mexico at the same time? Very interesting. It's my first time hearing. I'm glad this isn't too solid. It doesn't waste pieces. That's part of how they got the price down, but still. You know, it's pretty hollow, as it should be. As long as it's strong enough, I'm good with that. Was in the newsroom. Huh. Okay. Last April. Wow. I wonder if that's responsible for the improvement in prints that we've seen so far for the January sets. Color master around. Well, I mean, yeah, you would think that they would do that. You would think that they would do their job, right? Investment of $500 million USD. Much into making robots, only a little bit. I didn't have a lot of time. That was my first time getting into Lego as an adult, and I simultaneously got into RC cars, and I had to pick between the two because I was getting too far into both. I chose not to go with Lego. More packaging facilities, warehouse expansion. The Mexico one is the biggest facility out of all, the biggest one that they have in the world that Lego has. Last Mindstorms was a long time ago. Yeah, they've been just aggressively discontinuing robotics and electronic stuff. Okay, it's strong enough. Large hollow way up in there. So it's not wasting parts, but it is strong enough. Oh, that's nice. That actually ties the sideways building into the vertical. It's elegant. because it's so large. All that extra friction doesn't make it hard to turn. It just keeps it from feeling wobbly. Should help with the balance. That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. I was just happy that, you know, they didn't waste a bunch of pieces, but yeah, definitely not top heavy. Well, I'll be darned. Do we keep this on underneath here, or do you take it off? What? It's got a Velcro strap at the bottom. It's got a chin strap. Dang it. Why they gotta be so extra? Why they gotta be so extra?
Wow.
Oh, this is nice. I wish I could convey through the screen how soft this is. Those are embroidered in. I don't know what that. Oh, that's just a little bit of fuzz that got stuck in there. This has a thick padding inside of it. Not a padding, but a thicker material. Has a liner. That would look cute on Gadunka. Yeah, we got one loose end right there. It's super soft, like ridiculously soft. If you just barely touch it, it's actually decent stuff. This was 25. This doesn't make sense. They easily could have sold this for 50. Sanrio stuff is not generally cheap. They could have sold this for literally twice the price. I'm not even joking. This set here costs $23. Tempted to pick up the Millennium Falcon with no smart brick. Make sure you take a good look at it, what it actually looks like. Unless you're planning on customizing it, take a good look at it. Make sure you have a good understanding of what it's going to look like, fully built up, with its gaps and its gears and its red flags and stuff. Welcome, Skywalker. Yes. And this is soft. The build is solid. The chin strap has Velcro. This is embroidered. And this was $25. Not on sale. Yeah, I'm definitely not recommending against the Millennium Falcon. I can definitely understand being interested in it as it is, but just make sure that you have a good expectation for what it's going to be like to own it. $25 without a sale. Affiliate link, but outrageous they didn't include Han Solo in the Cantina set. Don't worry, you can just buy the Millennium Falcon for an additional $100. Then you'll have a Han Solo, but you still won't have a smart brick between the two sets. Take a look at it in person. Oh, there you go. Nice. Perfect. Big sealed box to stare at when opening the closet. Oh. Impossible. Impossible. All right. Let me build at least one more thing now since time. I also want to check the price. Verify what the price was on the Chainsaw Man. What? Okay, this was $20. However, it's currently 10. Because it's on clearance. It has double jointed elbows and parts that convert between Mixel's ball joints and Bionicle ball joints. The Pochita, how big is the Pochita though? Relatively speaking. Oh my gosh, I just got a full screen full of recommendations from Amazon for off-brand botanicals, and a lot of them look really good. Look at that some other time. All right, I'm not going to look up Pochita right now. Same for you. Oh, this also comes with alt hands. Use your hands. Have some hands. You get great
Use your
recommendation.
hand.
Okay. Hoyle, I say. So we got two good ones, one not so good. Let's see if we can go 3 for 4. Cheetah has an action feature, and it's also bigger, right? It's a much larger scale. Okay, I should be able to do this within the hour easily. All 4 corners, right? And the other figures, I'm probably gonna get Yuji. Well, Wandering Mick, what you need to do is step on the gas. Although this is not an initial D thing. It looks like the Mazda, but it's not. It's actually a Honda. But I give you full credit regardless. I give you full credit irregardless. Take that.
Thanks, Jang.
Anytime. Cars with Eurobeat sound bricks. Yes. Oh, that would be so horrible and so awesome. Oh gosh, every time you move it. Ah. Your technical writer just shuddered. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome, and you may have an as well as one word also.
You're welcome.
Fort's teased an initial D reference in the gameplay trailer. Nice. Good. Victorious, hello and welcome, and thank you. Smart brick should have been. There are a lot of initial D brick sets out there. Still waiting to see if Mold King has actually gone legit. Gundam mech teaser at the end of the same trailer? Really? If we were going to get some merch of cars, like toy cars or something that are Gundam branding adorned, I'm all for it. Okay, this needs, I need to get my digital instructions for this. I hope they exist. Let's see. Feature content. Not looking great. They have the RS2. I think the RS2 is the latest one that they have digital instructions for. Dang. Weak. So weak. All right. Well, just have to go old school. Pair of giant mech feet walk up behind it. Okay. It might. That sounds like it's going to be one of the special kind of curated events, which is great. But change this out to a moment. I'm just going to take this image as it is. Save. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. BLDR. Okay, I've not heard of them. Didn't recognize the suit. Okay, it should be. If they're smart, they'll do actual Gundam. And then for their festival events, can you imagine if they bring in actual Hatsune Miku and then also do, themed events per season? Can you imagine? What is this? This is new to me. Fortsune Mekchu. This. Which reminds me, I still need to do the detailing on my Miku Zaku. Seed Zaku. So yeah, if you could just loan me 24 hours to spare per day, that would be great. Put the request out quite some time ago. Still haven't gotten a response.
Hello there.
Panda Trino. Welcome back. Are those? G3 shipped. Oh, good, good, good. Not too much of a wait. One piece. The Bondi one piece snap kits, like the ships. Are you talking about the ships? And character ones. Okay, I haven't seen the character ones. The ships, I haven't experienced in person, so I don't know. I would assume from what I'm looking at that they're going to have some stickers for detail, but otherwise, they aren't going to really need treatment the way that the Star Trek or Star Wars sets do. It's not going to be that bad because, you know, they're not as realistic and gritty and everything. I think they'll look good, but again, I haven't personally experienced them. I'm sure they'll look a little bit better with some panel lining. Target is carrying the ships, really? Wasn't expecting that. Okay. I know they're more, a little bit more aiming towards the younger part of the market. So I think they don't expect people to put in as much work into those. Super is done, and I'm glad. It wasn't as fun as I wanted. It is imperfect. Definitely the low point of the night so far. But I will review it, of course. Grogu kit is a nightmare. Y'all don't want to relive. I still need to do mine. It's not a high priority for me, but someday I will take it on. What is this? All right, there are 4 of them. There's some funky pieces coming up. Combined with these really, really skinny fender pieces. Look at that. Look how open that is. I feel like tediously painting. I mean, I'm just working on becoming more comfortable with painting materials and techniques so that painting won't be tedious to me. You know, at all. That's the goal. These pieces. What are those? Are you kidding me? This half and half job. It's like a part that was specifically designed to fit into the gaps that form around fenders. 2x4, it really is rare. It really is. Especially from Lego. See? And then you've got these rounded edge tiles as well. Improvements in airbrushing? Myself? Me? Yeah, huge. I'm able to now airbrush stuff kind of on a whim. Like the guns for this guy were airbrushed on a whim. And these on the inside here as well. It's hard to see, but... Ugh. These in here, airbrushed the whole things on a whim. Custom mixed the paint in the pot, or in the cup. Because it's lacquers now, so I don't have to worry about cleanup. I don't have to worry about just about anything. It just works. Everything is so much better when it comes to painting now that I've switched to lacquers. And there's no stress anymore. Incredibly weird. Imagine them being useful, especially for this exact use right here, because that is definitely something that comes up quite a bit when you're making custom cars, is how to deal with that. Especially if you want to go low profile, how do you deal with that gap? The rounded tiles are really good for this theme. Especially for hoods and roofs. So many Lego Speed Champions roofs, especially for like muscle cars, classic cars, would look so much better if they were just rounded a little bit. Congrats, Somewhat Sensible. The chances of getting that are very, very low. That's on RNG. Congrats. I haven't seen that in months, literally months. Thank you very much for the support. And again, congrats on your very good luck or bad luck, depending upon how you look at it. Oh, this is... I don't think I've seen this either before. 1 by 1 by 2/3. Actually, is that 2/3 or is it... Is it 5/6? Too bad about the mold mark, but has a stud in the middle as well. Oh, I see. It's 1 and a 1/6 by 1 and a 1/6 by 5/6. Yep. It's 1 and a 1/6 by 1 and a 1/6 by 5/6 panel with stud. He's like that from Lego without stud, but the Lego one is 1 by 1 by 1. Coop, how's it going? How have you been? I hope life is treating you supremely well, because you deserve it. It better be treating you at least okay, or I'm going to have words with life. Yeah, so you're doing all this whole entire build inside of that 1/6 or 1/2 plate line there. So imagine if that was a different color, it would be much more noticeable and interesting. And then these are not candles. These are half-height candles. Painted as well. This is already a much better experience than the Supra, I'm afraid. It's good. Glad to hear. Whew. And sideways, we go center, and then we go with curved notched 1x2 by 2/3. Oh, not that one. Curved notched 1x2 by 2/3. Whatever you call those. For a little extra smoothness. It's like having a bracket without the studs, right? Around the edges. Just the flat surface. Yep. And they do something like what you're saying right there as well. This right here, that 1x1 that looks like a tile, that's actually the top of a bracket. It's a tile with a stud on the side. So they're little zero offset brackets, but with no stud on top. Yeah. Really appreciate explanation of a few things. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. Same size Roger Dodger 5 years ago. It's nowhere near as good. Yeah, they're first and second generation Hot Wheels they're okay for toys, but not for for the collector market. Even the biggest ones weren't particularly good for collectors. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that print. It's not that big of a deal, but I like it. Thank you for alert. Wait, are these going to fit? Ooh, they interleave a little bit. Look at this. It's the same part, and it interleaves in the corners. There's a gap, but that's interesting though. It's not bad. Don't know if you like the gaps. Well, I mean, yeah, of course, perfection. If you want perfection, you need to go for, full-on plastic models. If you want zero gaps ever, you need model kits. Nobody does perfection in brick form. Just real talk. Stop pieces. Built this. Don't like the lower black panel on the sides. Underneath this. You don't like the skirt, Chrono? Lower black panel on the sides under the S2000. Is that what you're referring to? Are you talking about this? Or is there something else? Swapped with a pair of yellow angled slopes from the rear. Plus extra yellow tiles under the S2000. I'm not sure where you're referring to. Here's another interesting slope. Or tile. The black panel on the side behind the fenders. Oh, you're saying behind the front fenders. Behind the front fenders? Is that what you're referring to? Since it's not on this reference material. I mean, it is a thing that is done. It is a stylistic thing that is done. That is a stylistic choice that is made in real life by modders of real cars sometimes. It just doesn't match what's on this. If this is the reference material, since Hot Wheels itself did design this body kit itself, it is not a replica of a real body kit. Then the question is why? Why did the designer of this diverge from the source material? Such. If you just see it as a car, then it's fine. But if it's supposed to be that specific car, then it doesn't match. Got to wonder what their mold costs are, or you got to wonder if we've been lied to this whole time about molds costing billions and billions of dollars, and it's not possible to make a new mold. Especially when Lego goes out and makes how many new molds just for the Trolls World Tour series of one-off sets? Hot Wheels. These $22, this size, or yeah, $22 US at the most for the Speed Champion size ones that also come with the little car. How many molds for the Minion sets? Oh, at least some of those are still being used. They found some good uses for the hair pieces, especially. Also, stuff from Angry Birds got preserved, thankfully. Breaks the continuity of the body. Looks less clean. Yeah, I mean, again, it's a choice. If you're familiar with cars that have that exact stylistic thing done, sometimes it'll be a different material or something. That arrow, then if you like that, it's a valid choice. But if you don't like it, it's definitely valid to not like it. I get it. I definitely get it. Whether it matches the 64 scale or not. Chilled out. Thanks for hanging out. Take care. Dee Dee, how's it going? Well, this brick car, I'm following instructions, but it looks like a Jagan. Oh no. Oh no. You better sell it to Robot Wizard right away. SpongeBob, yep. Can't tell if this is a ×2. I don't think it's a ×2. Oh! Kitty bit! Sorry about the purple, but I'm wearing purple, so. It's not done. As you can see, it doesn't have the big guns. I got this done, but not the big ones. I want to see if I can put the big ones on with these things, whatever they are, also. And then probably two additional layers of weathering on it. Light weather, but still work to be done for sure. The heat lamp for its terrarium. Oh, yeah, big old terrarium. Interesting thing about logistics. Assume all these sets are being produced in smaller batches than any Lego set? For sure, yeah. Part batches would be fewer? Yep. And they're probably not keeping them around as long. I appreciate it. I'm glad. This 5 years after I learned of the existence of that set. It was the Vampy Bit Me stream. Same stream when I learned that Gundam is something that I can try. After believing that I couldn't all my life, because I didn't know it was snap kits, because it didn't used to be snap kits. But anyway, she told me about Zoids still being a thing, or Zoids being back, and mentioned Gojulus, and then I saw it then. That was almost 5 years ago, and finally, my Gojulus is almost done. Almost. This is a thing, by the way.
Oppa Gundam style.
They continue doing Pokemon? Nope. Mega, the brand itself, I believe, is gone. It's just Mattel Brick Shop now. I don't think their Pokemon stuff will exist anymore. Wait a minute. Is that wrong? Should I have only put this on one side? Yeah, I should only put this on one side. Godzilla can compare it to the Gundam. Oh no, compare it to the Zoid. The Godzilla probably will compare the Lego Godzilla from the Ideas series will probably compare more fairly to Mechagodzilla right there. The Aoshima Mechagodzilla in the middle, the silver one. Probably gonna be closer to that in size and fairness of comparison. Watch my stream made you realize you could try Gundam of all grades. That's a beautiful thing. Lone, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're doing it. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. Not a fan of the aqua color of the EF, but would still like to have it. Yeah. Yeah, it would be great if they had more. If they just kept re-releasing that exact car in different colors, they would sell more for sure. Not that they're wrong for doing the aqua, but if they did more colors that other people have actually had or wanted, I'm sure they would just continue to sell. Simple recolors only. In the corner, Kirby, the most dangerous of them all. You know who's the most dangerous right now? The most dangerous to wallets? Kitty White with Kuromi. because this is just too soft. It's not fair how soft this is. Also, it's a real Velcro strap right here. And then the fact that this is $25. A brick-based set. No stickers, all prints. The hoodie has a liner too. It's like, it's not cheap. Someone who grew up with Lego, you tried Gundam when you're still a kid, realized they were fragile. By comparison, yeah, they are model kits. It's different. But certainly to teens and adults, they're very accessible, I'd say. We need a Grogu in that style. Oh, these guys did a short version of this. Who was it? Oh, it was it CaDA that did the some short things? Or was it? I think it was. No, it was the builder. It was the Chazwares builder. Chainsaw Man had some short bar versions of familiar parts. Now these guys too. It's a different one. All kinds of awesome parts today. Can't wait for the movie. I'm not going to set my expectations too high. I'm going to try to keep it nice and neutral. Not going to expect it to be bad. Not going to expect it to be great. Just going to just wait. And hopefully I will be pleasantly surprised. Got a set for your wife because apparently she found out that she likes Hello Kitty, right on? Did I miss a 1x2 somewhere? Because I have one to spare. I don't think I should. If anywhere, it would be... Oh, yeah. Underneath this. Mega Squid Game. Yeah. What was that? A year or two ago? About a year. That was, I think, the last new Mega branded set. It's too expensive. All right, this is it. This is the last bag. Pricing is odd. You know whose pricing has really disappointed me recently? Kobe. Kobe has gotten all the way as expensive as Lego. And they started doing stickers again. So the prices are all the way up. And now they're reducing features by including stickers again. In collector sets, even. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened with them. I'm assuming that their costs went up, and then they're not just charging more because they can. They got a taste. It's possible. I just don't know. They do have a very large catalog. It feels like they're selling enough. It feels like they're doing well enough. A very large catalog. Not into military stuff. Got to be someone out there thinking about reverse engineering. Oh yeah, that was talked about from day one. Many people are looking forward to what the hacking community does with smart bricks. Hoping that if Lego keeps making sequential unforced errors and self goals, own goals, then at least the fan community will take up the slack and make something really cool. Brick hike excuse brick, yeah. Did you see, Didi? Did you see the late and Lone as well? Did you all see the latest wave? Like that second wave? How nonsensical it is with none of them coming with actual smart bricks. And then it's like, oh, well, just get the TIE set. Then you have the TIE attacking the Millennium Falcon. Then you don't have a smart brick in the TIE. The math does not add up. How's BrickCraft quality? It's pretty good. It's pretty dang good. They use Go bricks. Some of the better bricks you can find out there. I have not been let down by BrickCraft yet. And I was personally biased against them because they were really, really, really aggressive in pursuing content creators and trying to do the get sponsored reviews early on. They were really aggressive about it, but the products are actually good in my experience, at least so far. The math isn't mathing correctly. Exactly. So an ad from Playmobil coming out with something. No, they are not. Falco Rich. No. No. Playmobil. Not again. No, the saga continues. Lego and Playmobil, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. They just keep aping one another. Those two families are just constantly going at it. That's wow. Playmobil movie. I never saw it. Lincoln Lock, yeah. Smart lock. Launching in Germany this year and US next year. Wow. Interesting. I mean, Fantasy has their brick action system. It's like smart bricks that are actually smart. They're basically just kind of doing their own version of a powered up ecosystem. But it has basic analog sensors and motors and lights and sounds. For sound, they have Bluetooth, like it's going with stuff that is known and makes sense. That's funny about Playmobil, though. I've never really looked into just how far back the Playmo Lego rivalry went. How long that was actually going on. Because Playmo did their figures before Lego. And they launched with, I think they did Pirates before Lego, and they did Castle a handful of years before Lego. I forget what other theme. Construction? Basically city. WWE, WCW, yeah. It's weird though, because obviously there's a huge difference in popularity between the two. But even before Kjeld moved on from Lego, I remember seeing an interview from him. Somebody asked, "Do you have any concerns about like Mega Bloks and other competitors in the brick space?" And he was like, "Nah, I actually see Playmobil as more of our main competition." Because when I take my kids to a toy store, they're interested in the Playmobil stuff. Playmobil 18 plus display sets. I mean, that started how many years ago, Falconridge? Technically, almost all of their licensed stuff is for kidults. It's playable, but it's designed for kidults. Such as their Starship Enterprise is definitely not made for children. Again, it's playable, but at, what was the original price? Like $500? They show it in lifestyle photos that feature a cocktail party. I need more data. Need more data beyond just that anecdote from the UK. 1 out of every 3 pounds being spent on toys being reserved by adults for themselves. 1/3 of an entire country's toy budget going to adults. Yeah, the price came down after that. It came down to like $250, and it's bigger than the Lego one. But it was ridiculously expensive. The Rolls-Royce keys. Wow. Jeez. Be interested in a Smart Play Enterprise. If they actually did a good job with it, right? And didn't make it the way that they're making these Star Wars ones. Didn't absolutely just create gigantic gashes all around. Huge literal red flags all around. Doesn't Star Trek take the no sound in space seriously? No. No, it does not. You're thinking of Battlestar Galactica, the reboot, or Expanse. And even Expanse kind of breaks that. Insert phaser sounds here. Insert photon torpedo sounds here. It's all good. Every time this swoosh hit starts a new playthrough. When it gets to the chorus. The despair. All right, now I'm actually hearing that. Thanks. Thanks a lot. The dystopia of it all.
What? What?
Roll your boat?
Wow.
What
This is the way.
what kind of rolling boats are we talking about here? You're talking about Ludacris's famous hit, "Roll Them Boats," from the Kids Party Special Edition CD pack. They see us rowing. They tend... Wait, is it CSEE or SEA? And now my brain went to the CS Rollin, and I'm thinking Halo 4 Rollin, the AI. Oh no, now it's AI. Oh, this just got so much worse. It says a lot of forward rake. The build was enjoyable. I feel like the yellow feels just a little bit toyish. There's something, there's a little bit of subsurface scattering going on. It's a little bit of translucency. The Camaro. Oh, yeah. The rotted out one. Still annoyed they didn't call it the S2200. That's fair. That's fair to have that feeling. And I do still see too much RX-7 FD here. It's hard not to see it. All right. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4 boxes. Opened and emptied. Printed, no less. That's a pretty good run. Pretty good run for less than 4 hours. Are the colors inconsistent? I think the colors look pretty consistent, but the light does pass through some a bit. Subsurface scattering sounds like something you say in Star Trek. Yep. Captain, it appears to be some sort of subsurface scattering distortion field. Well, here we are again. Feels like it was just a few hours ago, last time I was ending a stream. Time and space are destroyed. Slow day on Twitch today. Looks like we will be hitting up this guy. Copy and copy.
Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it.
Your opinion. Space. The final frontier. Really ties the room together.
Thanks, Jank.
Welcome. More building tomorrow. I'm not sure what. I might just do all the rest of the smaller city sets, so another medley, or not city sets, but Lego sets in general. Not just city, mostly city. So it might be another medley of all the remaining small January release sets that I've not yet built. And then next week we'll start with the big, as long as LumiBricks doesn't come out with anything new in the next couple days, we'll start with the big Japanese landscape art set next week. And that'll be the last of my January Lego sets. However, I am technically required to take 2 days off out of the next 3. That's not going to happen. Oh, this sucks. I don't like having to take this time off. I need to, because I'm seriously just losing it as a human being. I guess I'll have to take the 2 non-stream days off, Friday and Sunday. Doesn't feel good to me, because I need those days to do more work offline. Probably release something exactly. Probably. I mean, it's been several days since the last LumiBricks almost 2,000 piece set reveal, so I can feel it coming. Take care, everybody. Please go with the raid if you can. Raid with Strength and Unity. Make sure this is stopped. Hopefully. I will send you into another brick building.
Thank you, Jang.
Stream. If you got to raid and run, it's okay. But thank you for sticking with me.
Jang.
Be good to one another. Be good to yourselves. Please be good to the streamer we're raiding into. He'll be good to you. And over on the YouTube side, thank you for your support. And I will see you soon with my next review or reviews, plural. All right. Here we go. Raid launched. Take care. See you soon.